It's week 2.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. The Raiders offense heading out with their new man under center for 2023, the former Patriot, former 49er, Jimmy Garoppolo.
It's another typical season for Jimmy G. Last year, when he was out there, he was excellent, leading the 49ers to 7 wins and throwing 4 times as many touchdowns as interceptions. Then the injury bug bit again. But Las Vegas, they're counting on him being able to do the exact same thing they saw in San Francisco, but avoiding injury while doing so.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 19 carries, 106 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get to play action and throw the ball deep later on.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Michael Mayer, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. When you look at this defense, they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball. They'll get things done early.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Deontay Hardy back deep. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 all to return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now here come the Bills for their first possession, led out by their 27-year-old quarterback in year 6. It's Josh Allen.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Allen. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now Allen. Flush to his right. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. All the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. When you look at this Buffalo defense, this unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up and put him on the ground, because the one thing he actually detested is establish yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So the completion there, Charles, looking at this defense, certainly in for a tough task here this afternoon. What are some of the keys for them if they want to come out on top?
Well, the first thing is they just allow a completion there. They don't want to get a string of those going. Let him get his confidence. Let him get into the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game, and all of a sudden he's feeling like he can do no wrong. You want to really get after his timing a little bit, knock a few balls away, and make things uncomfortable for him. Because if he feels relaxed, you are in for a tough afternoon.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there. He's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
On first down, Allen eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to go down again. Malcolm Kuntz. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Allen hit. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his...
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. On first down, Garoppolo. And his throw here is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
2nd and 10. Garoppolo gets it downfield to Mayer. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down, Raiders.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Garoppolo's and this throw brought in here by Mayer. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
A beautiful fake. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
To the air, Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. The Bills had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look at that. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Garoppolo now. To the left side, there's Mayer. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It gets it right back to Mayer.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Dancing to his left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before half for Allen. His throw incomplete. So we've reached half. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. So here are the Bills to take over. They fell last week to the Jets, but they got the lead right now as they start this drive.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Allen. And apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck it and take the sack. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. On the slant, he's got Davis. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
It's 4th down.
Alert, alert, alert. 56, 56. Regular, 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 regular. Half, 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 half. Alert.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bills first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Allen. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen going to audible to a different look. Now the new pickup from New England. This is Damian Harris. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Allen. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Allen now looks to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Allen going to go on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on Here's 1st and 10.
56,
And now they'll shift things around. Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Robert Spillane, ex of the Steelers, is there on the stop.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
That swung out wide to Harris.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
And there was a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Harris is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Back now in Buffalo. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. To throw is Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
Now Garoppolo. That's caught by Myers. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll run right here with Jacobs. To about the 26 here.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now,
and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Bills going to take over again on offense. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen again, escaping the pressure, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Garoppolo on 1st down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Again from the 15, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Here we go.
They'll try and run with a fullback, Johnson. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Here's 1st and goal. Jacobs will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Now Allen. Just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Throwing, Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's caught by Davis. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Allen to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
Here we go.
One final try now for Garoppolo. Pass complete, it's Adams. Oh, he sheds himself free. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Well, it took us until the final play chart to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle and they couldn't get that